rain in the area. Now at the plate, here is Alex Claudio, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Alex Claudio goes down for the first out of the game. Jose Rojas comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Peraza ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. So stepping in is Jacob deGrom. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rojas has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Giro?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
So here's Pete Alonso, and he fouls this one off. Claudio is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
The next 0-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here after that 2-run bomb. Another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
Standing in now, James McCann. Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Upton on the move. But he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. And the runner will score from second. Now both runners are across. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. Down the left field line and deep. And the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases as well. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. And the hits just keep on coming against this arm.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Jose Suarez comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. And here's Jose Peraza, fouled away. McKinney, the runner at second with one away. Hit on the ground out to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. Villar manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll move on to inning number 2 now here in Manhattan. The Mets lead it 5-0. Digging in will be Jared Walsh. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time. Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Juan Lagares. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Again, a 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that's a home run into the top tank.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This is foul right side. The 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 5 and the Angels 1. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Fouled off. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. One out, base is empty, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Out in front of it, strike 1. One out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. No balls and a strike to count. Lindor, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Lagares. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
At the plate now, Dominic Smith, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, James McCann. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Mets. They lead this one, though. 5. Leading off the inning, it'll be David Fletcher, and they could use a spark from him here. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Another one sent foul.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
The 0-2 once more.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
No balls and 1 strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Count remains at 0-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They're down 5-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Upton. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now back, right fielder.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the 3rd. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's out number 2. Next to stand in is Jose Peraza. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line shot to 3rd, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Stepping up is Jose Rojas. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Hit out towards 2nd. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. That will be Anthony Rendon. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
I got the count. Oh,
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. Jared Walsh stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Chop towards first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And the switch hitter, Jonathan VR, will be the next to bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Raisel Iglesias. Is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
So now to the plate, Jacob DeGrom. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
And he fouls this one off. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Lagares is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's 1 for 2. Fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Lagares. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box now, Pete Alonso. High in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now back, the left fielder.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Popped him up. Stassi over to his left. And that retires the side. but the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. We're through 4, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air out to left field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. First pitch on its way. Max Stassi will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. High chopper to third. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Lagares will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. Next to hit is Kevin Pillar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Rojas will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So next to hit is Billy McKinney. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Popped him up. Stassi has a play. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 6-1. So here is David Fletcher to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
To 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Justin Upton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Justin Upton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. John Jay is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Junior Guerra enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Peraza. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it, Lagares, and there's one away. And now here is Jonathan Villar. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Bases are empty. 1 man in. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes. 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Lagares. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jacob deGrom. Now here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Seventh inning.
The right field, number 18, Jose Roma.
First pitch on the way.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th. And that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Jared Walsh. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Alonso is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Angels down quick.
Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Mike Mayers will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 21.
First offering. The 0-1 on its way. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Lagares giving chase. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Lindor takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
The first baseman,
Standing in now, Pete Alonso. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Iglesias makes a barehanded play. How about that? So here's the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First offering. The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Rendon is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next to hit, James McCann. He flew out in his last AB. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Rojas is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So one run here on one hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Angels. And now for the Angels, Juan Lagares. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Now at the plate, Max Stassi. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Jose Iglesias stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. It's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
David Fletcher is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar. The pitch. And he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall.
Wow, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, as a former outfielder. You know that wall's coming close. What a terrific play.
Was a terrific play, and his teammates are going to love him for that. He gave up his body. He knew he was going to take a hit. He braced himself and was very athletic robbing that baseball.
To the plate now, Billy McKinney. 0-1 the count. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as this is now a 7-run ball game. guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Bro? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Steve Cishek will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Luis Rengifo is also into the ball game now as he'll take over in the leadoff spot. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman.
Set and the pitch.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jacob deGrom grounded out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. So here's Francisco Lindor now. In case you missed it, he is already hit for the cycle. Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here. So now to the plate, Pete Alonso. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
She told me she was out seeking freedom. She couldn't find a cage, so she leaving. And she looking for someone that she can be with. Help her with the wings through the day she's been dreaming.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dominic Smith. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Now here's the first offering. And a pitch takes off inside and it gets away. No movement on base. It's ball 1. And 5 straight. This guy's a real sweetheart.
I really can't believe that the umpire is letting him stick around here. That's the 4th hitter he's plugged. Enough is enough. Get this guy the game before he hurts someone.
In now, James McCann. 6 in a row. Get this clown out of here. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Tony Watson. come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Kevin Pillar will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. A 1 pitch on its way. And now the runner's trying for third. And it's fouled away. Alonso at third. Smith on second. McCann at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. The Mets are out on top, 11-1. Justin Upton the next to hit. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Up next, Luis Rengifo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Ready now is Anthony Rendon. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. On the first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Metropolitans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom gets the W on the mound. Alex Claudia couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 11 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Angels, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base.